we're living in very uncertain times at the moment, and so it's really important to take up methods that are going to prove to be effective. And so what we need to do is base teaching methods on evidence. And some of the new approaches to learning analytics and learning design, where we analyse how students interact with each other, interact with teaching and teaching materials, and also design courses in an explicit way, design them to support effective teaching and learning. That's really important. And those methods need to be sustainable, and they need to be developed at scale. So we need to move beyond individual projects in particular classrooms to try to understand what's going to work at universities as a whole, but also across the university sector. So that's where we're moving towards sustainable and evidence-based education. I think the first thing is to look at the tools and technologies that are already available. So many universities are starting to adopt massive open online courses, MOOCs, and as well as offering the opportunity to promote their university worldwide, they provide a test bed, a laboratory for exploring new methods of teaching and learning. And the analytics that are coming from those courses in terms of how people engage, how you can design for effective learning, are really helping to inform us about what are the teaching practices that are needed. For example, at the Open University, we've studied the design of courses, and one of the things that we've found is that students prefer the sorts of teaching that are lecture-based, didactic teaching, but they do better on courses where they collaborate, where they have engagement, where they work with each other. So there's a difference between what students like and what's going to be effective. And we need to be able to understand those sorts of differences and those sorts of needs. And the learning analytics and learning design are really going to help with that. And these test beds that we're now developing through online learning and massive courses are helping us to understand those better. I think the big trend at the moment is towards hybrid and blended learning. So we're moving away from teaching that is just based in a classroom towards teaching that is more extensive, so bringing the expertise and the experience that learners have outside the classroom into the classroom, but also blending online and classroom-based teaching, so that it may be that learners do some of their studying online, some of their studying in the classroom, or you have groups of people who are learning only online but interacting with classroom students, and everybody gains from that. So the campus students gain from having this much broader perspective of people who are studying online. The online students have the grounding of students who are in a particular location, maybe doing laboratory experiments. If we can do this well, then we can have the best of both worlds, the best of blended and online learning and all of the facilities that provides, and the grounding of campus learning. So I think that's the new and exciting trend towards hybrid and blended learning.